jacket?
The corduroy one? I took it to the cleaner.
I just had it cleaned.
It looked dirty.
But it wasn't.
So you want to wear a dirty-looking jacket?
Who cares?
I care.
Why?
You're right. If you don't care, why should I? It's not a reflection on me.
Why do you have to be so messy? Why do you wear white shirts every day anyway?
But I'm sure some people will think it's a reflection on me because I'm your wife.
That's not like you're working in an office or anything. I can't get these stains out of your shirt.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Don't say that.
You know what I'm talking about. It's what I'm always talking about, your dirty shirts.
You know I hate that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I like to look nice, okay? It's my work ethic.
Work ethic. I haven't worked for months.
Do you have to drop food on your clothes every time you eat?
Why don't you try working around here sometime?
You don't put food in your mouth, you toss it in.
Why don't you get your junk down in the closets or clean the garage?
That's why it lands up on your shirts and your ties.
What are you talking about?
And don't say, what are you talking about? You know I hate it when you say that.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, you always say, what are you talking about? Because you know it burns my ass.
Nobody's gonna care about a little grease stain. Nobody's gonna notice.
I did.
You're nuts. You know that honestly. I think you're losing it.
That's because you were looking for it.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Losing it? I lost it a long time ago. I lost it the day I married you. I must have been crazy.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, fine. You weren't.
I wasn't what?
Good, you admit it. You're nuts.
You weren't looking for the chorizo stain.
Chorizo? Is that what it was? With your cholesterol?
It was soy rizo, okay?
That's right. I'm fucking nuts.
Did you make the appointment to get your car serviced?
When are you going to clean the garage?
I'm going to.
When? I've been asking you for weeks.
Today.
Weeks. Don't exaggerate. It hasn't been weeks.
You're right. It's been months. 2 months to be exact.
You said that yesterday.
Ever since you had the incident.
Oh, here we go. You had to bring it up, didn't you? Not a day goes by that you don't bring up the incident.
That's not true. I didn't bring it up yesterday.
I forgot yesterday.
And you'll probably forget today.
That's because I was gone all day.
But I didn't bring it up, did I?
I won't forget.
By the time I got home, you were in bed.
How do you know you won't?
But I didn't bring it up.
You just reminded me.
Did I?
I reminded you yesterday.
I was busy yesterday.
You're not only nuts.
And you're not busy today.
I am, but
You're neurotic.
Australia!
Do you want me to make the appointment for you?
that would be great.
Why would I have to make an appointment to service your car?
Because you just offered to.
You don't even know what neurotic means.
It wasn't an offer.
Oh, yes, I do.
It was a question.
Then the answer is no.
No,
You know what? Forget it.
If I say yes, you'll get upset.
I'm already upset.
I'm throwing these fucking shirts away.
What are you talking about?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
It's me.
Yes. I was hoping you'd call.
I've decided.
Yes?
Let's, well, you know.
Okay. Where should I meet you?
The Shangri-La Hotel. I'll meet you in the restaurant.
one was following you?
Yes. Were you?
Yes. You look
Yes.
nervous.
I am. I've never done this before.
Don't worry. It'll be fine.
How do I know I can trust you not to tell anyone?
I would never do that.
How do I know that?
Didn't I come highly recommended?
Yes. She was just another desperate woman. Like me.
Most of the women I surface are. Listen, you want to change your mind?
No. It's just that it feels so planned, so thought out, so predetermined, so calculated. It feels so premeditated.
Anyway, you don't want to give up, do you?
No.
Neither do I.
Your drinks, milady.
Thank you.
Sir?
I know you'll probably feel guilty.
Of course I will. Been married for 25 years.
And it's understandable.
We've made a life together.
That's why I told you to take your time. Think about it before you decide it, because if there's any doubt at all.
No. I have thought about it. I want to. I really do.
Well, okay.
Esmeralda. Who's Esmeralda?
Sorry about that.
Who the fuck is Esmeralda?
Here's the key. I'll go at first and meet you in the room.
Hello?
Who's this?
Who would you like to speak with?
Esmeralda.
She's not home. This is her husband.
A husband?
May I take a message, or I can tell her who called?
She has a husband? He's a fucking bitch.
Who is this? Hello? Hello? That's peculiar. Viene que ver, señora.
I ordered a full bar.
Yes, señora.
Charge it to the room.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is it? Didn't I give you a key?
I lost
Let's go over the details.
it. Again, I don't like to do that. Lessons the rush for me.
Just once more.
Okay?
Excuse me. It's my husband, Fernando.
Don't answer. What does he think you
I
are?
don't know. He doesn't care. He never calls.
Don't answer. Put it on vibrate.
Vibrate. I don't know how to do that. I always push the wrong button.
tell me how you want to do this.
Okay? He'll leave his office at the university at approximately 4:45 p.m.
You go south, down the hall. Probably stop off at the men's room.
It's a long drive home.
You leave the men's room, walk out of the north wing, second floor door. Walk down the stairs and head toward parking lot A.
He has a faculty parking pass.
We're gonna break in this car. A 2010 Volvo Silver with black leather interior.
You'll recognize it because it'll be the dirtiest car in the parking lot. You'll probably have Cheetos or Doritos bags thrown on the dash.
When he reaches the car, he'll open the trunk.
That's when you'll shoot him. Push him into the trunk and take his briefcase. You said you had a silencer?
Yes. But I like it loud.
Hello?
Oh, hello. I believe you called this number a few moments ago, looking for my wife, Esmeralda.
Yeah, so what?
Who is this?
What? Who's this?
Fernando?
So?
Well, you hung up so abruptly and seemed surprised by the fact that she has a husband.
Yeah, so what?
I was just wondering why you were trying to get a hold of her.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Because she's screwing my husband, that's why.
And may I ask who your husband is?
No, you may not.
That's not plain fair now, is it?
Why? Who's playing? What do you think this is? A fucking game? It's not.
Now, there's no need to use profanity. I'm simply trying to obtain some information here. You called my house, asking for my wife, and I would just like to know why.
I'll tell you why. I told you. I found her number in my husband's pants pocket. And she's screwing him.
There must be some kind of mistake. Are you sure you have the right Esmeralda?
No, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Well, it's a logical explanation. She's involved in many philanthropic and community activities.
This ain't philanthropic, although you might call it a community activity. Or a community service.
Find your final payment in his briefcase in the very top compartment.
His briefcase. I didn't know I won't find it there.
He won't,
I didn't know.
because that's where I leave his daily to-do list. And he never does anything I ask him. He never looks down, ever. Is it clear?
Yes.
The sweatshirt is in the suitcase along with your cash advance.
Medium.
Pardon me?
The sweatshirt.
There we're out. I got you a large.
UCLA.
Is it a problem?
Well, I'm a Trojans fan.
What?
And obviously, I wear a small. I'll call attention to myself if I look ridiculous.
So what do you want to wear? What?
What's wrong with it?
Talk about ridiculous. Wear the sweatshirt. They'll think you're a janitor or a proud father or something.
What's this?
A Thomas guy?
What?
You do know what a map is, don't you?
I don't need it. I've cased the joint. I know where I'm going.
What if you get stuck in traffic and have to take the side streets?
I know my way around the city.
Take it just in case.
I already told you.
You won't want to have to stop and ask somebody for directions now, would you?
I don't need it. I have a GPS.
Where?
Where what?
Where do you have your GPS?
On my smartphone.
What if you have an accident and become incapacitated? What if the first responders find your phone, your GPS, and trace you back to the scene of the crime?
They can do that?
I don't know. But I don't trust the government.
No. Merriam-Webster's thesaurus.
Thesaurus. That's mine. I read.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Miss Evelina Fernández?
Queen Esmeralda Rivera.
Yes, that's what I said, Esmeralda Rivera. Is she home?
No, she isn't. This is her husband, Mr. Rivera. Who may I ask is calling?
Well, Mr. Rivera, I'm calling from the Shangri-La Hotel.
Shangri-La Hotel.
Yes, would you please let Miss Rivera know that she forgot a credit card at the hotel restaurant and we will be leaving it for her at the front desk.
Front desk.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I know what this is. Am I being punked?
Just one question.
Yes.
Why do you want your husband killed?
What does it matter?
I'm gonna kill somebody, I need to know why. Doesn't have to be a good reason. Just a reason.
I have my reasons. I have lots of reasons.
I just need one.
He leaves his underwear on the bathroom floor after he showers.
Give me another one.
You said you needed one.
That's not a reason.
What else, Daddy?
Give me another one.
Look, you got your money and you got your reason. Now go.
I can't kill a man for leaving his underwear on the floor.
What kind of a hitman are you?
One with a conscience.
All the hitmen and all the Jim Jones. I have to hire one with a conscience. And figures, it's just my luck. It's not just the underwear.
What then?
It's him leaving wet towels on the bed. It's his filthy car. It's him reading the paper pretending that he's listening to me when I know he's not. It's him ordering movies he knows I won't like. It's about him never taking responsibility for anything unless I remind him to. It's about me always having to be in control.
Is that it?
No! There's more. There's much more. These issues may seem insignificant to you, but when you have to put up with it for 25 years, do you think it's easy having to remind somebody to rotate the tires, to lift up the toilet seat and try not to dribble on the floor? You think it's easy to be on top of it all the time? Well, it isn't. You have to kill him. Because he's driving me crazy.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you something. Do you nag him? Do you nag him about these things day and night?
Well, I bring it to his attention.
How?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you say, honey, can you please pick up your underwear? Or do you say, you left your underwear on the bathroom floor again?
There's no point in bringing it to his attention gently.
Why not?
Because he won't do it. The only way he does anything is if I bring him to his attention firmly.
Come on.
It's true. Do you think I haven't tried being kind? Do you think I haven't tried positive reinforcement? Praising him for doing something that he's supposed to do anyway, like it's a big deal? It doesn't work. Do you think I like being a bitch? Well, I don't.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't expect you to do anything but go kill the bastard so I can get on with my life.
Room service. No. Room service. Here is your own bar, senora. Eat, burn, y run. Will there be anything else?
No.
Let me get this straight. You want me to knock off a guy for leaving his bathroom shorts on the bathroom floor and not having time to wash the car, reading the paper, and ordering back movies? Come on. You gotta give me a better reason here. Tell me you slept with your best friend, or beat you up, or he called your mother name or something. Don't send me out to kill the guy for not changing the oil in the car. I might as well kill myself.
Don't tell me you're that kind of guy. I bet you don't listen to your wife either.
I listen to her. I listen to her night, day and night. When you're gonna clean out the garage, get your AK-47s out of the coat closet. You're gonna have to be so messy, I can't get these blood stains out of your shirt.
Lydia,
Yeah?
I've come across some interesting information.
When are you gonna take me out to dinner?
My wife left her credit card at the Shangri-La restaurant.
Well, that doesn't sound unreasonable.
Oh, Shangri-La Hotel, that motherfucker.
When was the last time you cleaned your garage?
Lydia,
What?
what are you going to do?
I'm gonna kill the son of a bitch!
Forget it. I'll hire someone else for the job.
What?
You're not right for it. You don't have what it takes.
What do you mean?
Just that.
How do you know?
I can tell.
How?
I just can.
You don't even know me, lady.
Oh, did I hit a nerve?
You saying I don't have what it takes to kill somebody? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I hired you to kill my husband. I gave you the money. I gave you the plan. And now you want a good reason?
It's my thing, okay? I don't like to kill people behind their backs. I like to go up to them and say stuff like, "This is for double-crossing June." Or you mess with the wrong guy's wife. Or Manny says to say hello to St. Peter for him, you know. My thing. How can I put a gun to a guy's head and say, "This is for not picking up your calzones"? My friend. Ain't right.
A hitman doesn't ask for a reason. A hitman does the job and takes the money.
Do you think I'm in this for the money?
You mean you're not?
No. I'm in this for justice, ladies.
Oh, brother.
I serve the people, all right? I'm the guy that comes to the aid of Mr. and Mrs. Everyman because the system has failed them. Or because they can't afford to hire a lawyer, but they can't afford to hire a hitman. You know how many criminals get away with murder? You know how many people get away with screwing good, honest people? Public servant, lady.
Oh, God. Be serious.
I think hard. He must have done something, said something. Have you ever caught him in a lie?
No.
Has he ever cheated on you?
No.
Does he say bad things about your mother?
He says she's a nag.
Is she?
Yes.
What then?
He made promises he didn't keep.
Like what?
He told me I would be his queen.
And you believe him?
I was born with my umbilical cord around my neck. Only kings and queens are born with their umbilical cords around their necks.
Yeah? Is that a new drag queen? You know what? We look us and now they were born with umbilical cords around their necks? Of course not. I love women. Let me get this straight. He said you would be his queen and you believed him because you were born with your umbilical cord around your neck?
Yes.
Lady, the only thing that cord did was stop the oxygen from going to your brain. That queen thing is a line. I've used it myself once or twice. Mi reina, mi vida, you know.
And were they just lines?
Yeah.
How can men do that?
For what?
Make promises, vow, pledge, profess, only later to deny, deceive, delude.
Stop. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about how you men make promises and then you break them.
We mean to, we don't.
You don't.
You know, when you're young and you're in love, you say things. You make promises. You know, say the things you think she wants to hear because you want to make her happy. It's that time, you know, when she has that look in her eye, when you can do no wrong, and you know she'll believe anything you say. Yeah, we say things. We make promises. When we make them, we don't think we're going to break them.
You break them nonetheless. And whether it's intentional or not, it hurts when you realize that everything you believe isn't true. And they were just words.
No, don't cry. I can't stand to see a woman cry. Pieces of brain matter. The smell of a decomposed body. Please don't cry. I can't take
Is that you?
How are you?
Fernando. Fernando.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Trying to prevent you from committing a crime.
Stay out of this. This is none of your business.
Oh, of course it is. You plan on killing your husband because you think he's screwed. I mean, having an inappropriate relationship with my wife.
I don't think I know.
And I know my wife. She's a good, loving wife. She'd never cheat on me, never.
Then what was your number doing in my husband's pants?
I don't know. Maybe she was looking to hire someone to clear out the garage, clean up the yard.
That ain't it, boy.
Wait! What makes you so sure he'd be having an affair?
A woman can tell these things. We have a sixth sense about them. You guys think we don't notice, but we do. Every look, every move, every word, we're making mental notes, and you don't even notice it. I've noticed he wears white shirts every day because he knows he looks good in white. He's always primping in front of the mirror and messages.
That doesn't prove anything.
At Bros, he wants to look up for who he. I don't think so. He hardly even looks at me. I mean, not like he used to. When we were young, he couldn't keep his hands off of me. He was nice, kind, funny, sexy. Now I'm lucky if I get a hi or good morning. I mean, I'm practically invisible to the guy.
Well, that happens in marriages over the years.
In yours too? You see? It's all making sense. I saw this on Dr. Phil. Two people feel unfulfilled in their marriage, so they look somewhere else.
Lydia, you have a very vivid imagination. And as a professor of literature, I can appreciate it. Really, I do. But my wife is fulfilled. She's happy. Mostly. Yes, she's impatient with me from time to time when I'm forgetful, but I can honestly say we have a wonderful life. She wants for nothing.
But, do you make her hot?
Pardon me?
You know what I'm talking about.
Lydia, I hardly know you. But if this will stop you from making the biggest mistake of your life, I will share that. We do get intimate on a regular basis. We even put it in our calendar just to make sure, and we stick to it. Most of the time. Sometimes my job.
No wonder she's screwing around without Easter.
Stop saying that. She's not screwing around.
Yes, she is. I'm going to kick her ass. As soon as I kill my husband.
No, wait, look, they're probably not even here. Oh, this is all my fault. Should have never called you back with that hotel information. I wasn't thinking. Oh, I'm at a loss. Do you want to spend the rest of your life in prison? You can't just barge in a hotel room and kill someone.
You want to make a bet?
What are you doing? Put that thing away.
Hey, give it to me!
It's painful when you realize that you've been taken for granted. That you're no longer loved.
No longer love. Look, I'm sure your husband still loves you. It's just that what I'm trying to say is, it's like a pair of shoes, right? You see them, you fall in love with them, and you buy them. And when they're nice and new, you take good care of them. Then you break them in, they get really comfortable, and you stop taking such good care of them. But they're still your favorite shoes.
And your point is,
My point is, just because your husband takes you for granted doesn't mean he doesn't love
is that supposed to make me feel bad?
you. Yes.
Well, it doesn't. That's exactly how I feel. Like an old pair of shoes being kicked around all the time.
That's not what I meant. Forget it. You know, you women.
We women what?
Well, you always do that. You take something we say, even though we're trying to be caring and sincere, you turn it into something mean and ugly.
So comparing me to an old pair of shoes was being caring and sincere? Please.
Can I have one of those?
Have gin, bourbon, and rum.
Bourbon.
On the rocks.
Straight. Thanks. My wife does that to me all the time.
Does what?
Makes me feel like I did something wrong when I know I didn't. She twists things, you know? Like I can say something, anything like, hey, you look nice today. And she'll go, does that mean I didn't look nice yesterday? What's wrong with the way I looked yesterday? And she'll go on and tell I'm apologizing. I don't even know what I'm apologizing for. It's spiteful.
No, don't you mean deceitful?
I know what I mean despiteful.
No, you're using it in the wrong context. Do you mean deceitful or do you mean despiteful?
I mean despiteful, ladies, and despite what you say, I'm not changing the word, okay?
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
That's another thing. Why do women always have to have the last word?
That's an unfounded allegation.
A what?
It's untrue, false, specious. It's an incorrect statement.
What the hell do you mean?
I mean it's a goddamn lie.
What's a lie? What the hell were we talking about?
You said women always have to have the last word.
It's true.
No, it isn't.
to work for some peace and quiet. If I want to argue with someone, I'll stay home.
Well, it isn't.
The last word. Oh, that's right. Just walk out without resolving anything. That's so typical. You can't have a meaningful dialogue, so you have to resort to violence. Your conscience, your need for a good reason.
I got you, Marisa. You got to get the fucking line.
Exactly. And that's the reason you have to kill my husband.
You are one sharp cookie.
Male and
Male
female
and female
relationships
relationships are immensely complicated. Oh. Allow me.
Wasn't it
Albert Einstein said,
who said that
men marry women with the hope they never change.
Women marry men with the hope
they will
hope
change.
usually just
Invariably, they are both disappointed. Men and women are wired differently.
differently.
We see things differently. That's
just
just the way it is.
Yeah, I know all that.
Women
Women are from
Venus.
Venus and men are from
Men are
Mars,
from Mars.
and you just don't understand all that crap.
That's right. Take Fernando and me, for example. I'm sure our friends or his colleagues, they look at us and think we're the ideal couple with the perfect marriage.
For what?
But what? Should I be perfectly honest with you?
Go ahead.
Sure, go ahead.
No matter how hard I
No
try,
matter what I do,
he
I can't
seems
make this
unhappy.
work.
I don't know why. We have a beautiful
We have a beautiful
home,
home,
wonderful
we have
friends,
wonderful
a
friends,
very
very
active
active
social
social
life.
Must be
Tell me
nice.
about it.
Mauricio,
Sorry, go
Sorry, go
on.
ahead.
no matter how hard I try,
She
he's
complains.
oblivious to things that
I
are
mean,
so
she complains
obvious.
about things that are so minute.
I think
To be honest,
he thinks they're
they
banal,
comes banal.
But
But
no.
no,
Yes, commonplace.
commonplace, and this
Dull.
uninteresting doll.
like this conversation.
I'm sharing these
The
intimacies
point I'm
with you
trying to
because
make is
a
that they're
point.
hard,
Yeah?
not perfect
My
relationships.
point
They
is
fall
that-
apart with all their ups and downs and
Everything
insecurities and
has
eccentricities. Well, in our case, his negative attributes far outweigh his positive.
I'm sure it's wrong.
I'm sure there's little things about you about your life.
I'm sure there's little
Sure.
about your husband.
Lots of things.
Yes,
Ain't all
sir.
little either.
Lots of things, and they ain't so little either.
I'm sure he
Does
has.
she have any positive attributes?
Yeah,
I'm sure
he
she does.
probably does.
But I can't
But
think of
I
anything
can't
right
think of any because he's fornicating with your old lady. I mean, your wife.
Me,
Sorry,
huh?
Bernie.
now. Sorry about that, Esme.
What did you just call
What
me?
did you call me?
Bernie.
Esme. Vern.
Nobody's called me that in ages.
Nobody's called me that in years.
Fernando used to call me that when we were in college.
Is that where you met?
Yes.
Yes,
I was a lit
he
major.
was a lit major.
She was a
and I
political science
major.
The moment we met,
The moment I
I
laid
knew
eyes
she
on
was
him,
the
I
one for
thought
me.
he was the one for me.
Bernie and
Esme.
Esme,
We were inseparable.
Then we discovered our
Then we
roots.
discovered our roots and
Reclaimed our
reclaimed our birth names.
Fernando.
Fernando Esmeralda.
Went to grad
Went to
school.
grad school, got
Then got
married.
married. But to be honest,
To be honest,
I miss Bernie and
I
Esme.
miss Bernie and
I
Esme.
don't just mean the names either.
And I don't just mean the names either.
Why do you say that?
Makes you say that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
After
After you
I
received
finished
this
my PhD and
PhD,
retired from university,
started
Our
working
lives
at the
became
university, our lives
others.
became about something
she wanted a
else.
home. We bought a
We
house.
wanted a home, we bought
She
a
wanted a
house, we
family.
wanted a family, we
We
had our son.
You have
I
kids?
got kids.
One,
When our son was born, he took over our lives. We knew we were only going to have one, so we put our all into him.
he's a beautiful human being. Grown and gone now. He went to school on the East Coast.
We read to him, we sang to him, Little League, soccer, Boy Scouts. Then he grew up.
He fell in love and never came back. Oh, we loved his partner. Very nice guy.
Life got so quiet after he left.
We miss him,
That empty nesting.
I suppose.
You work at UCLA.
Yeah.
You're a Bruins fan.
I don't really follow sports.
Good, because they suck.
I had to look around and face reality. There I was, living with a man. A stranger, really.
And what does your husband do?
He's in between jobs right now.
Going through the motions of daily life.
There was an incident.
An accident?
Oh, no, an incident.
Sometimes our life is so quiet. I can hear him breathing, chewing, and snoring, and burping, and farting, and shitting, and I hate it.
What happened, women? I remember when you would do what we said. Now you're 10 steps ahead of us. We gotta watch our backs.
Oh, evolution, change, unfolding.
I know what evolution means. It means going from being a monkey to being a man. It's changing. Like my wife changed. When we first hooked up, she was really always there for me, you know. She'd ask me what I wanted for dinner, iron my clothes, keep up the house. Now I get home from a hard night's work, I find a note. Leftovers in the Tupperware. Stick it in the microwave. Oh, that ain't the worst of it. Worst part about it is you hardly do it anymore. The other day I tried and she said, "Oh, you want to get me excited? Wash the dishes." Really want to turn me on, take out the trash. I'm not sure, but I think maybe. Never mind.
You think maybe what?
I think maybe she don't love me no more.
What makes you think that?
The way she talks to me, the way she looks at me. There's no cariño coming my way, you know?
Are you sending any cariño her way?
What?
Is there any romance left in your marriage?
Romance.
Yes. You know, kissing, caressing, that kind of thing is important to a woman.
It is?
When was the last time you pulled her close to you by the waist, traveled her body with your hands,
Huh?
touched her inner thighs? When was the last time you told her you love her? That long, huh?
I'm a killer!
That's no excuse.
Oh, she doesn't like that kind of stuff anyway.
What? Of course she does.
And then we hardly have sex anymore.
You don't.
And he doesn't put anything into it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He just goes through the motions like he's an automatic pilot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
You know what I wish? I wish you would put some romance into it or something. I want to be turned on, you know. Sometimes he can't even, well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that. He takes everything I do for granted. He thinks our comfortable lifestyle just happens, like everything magically falls into place. He often doesn't even look at me when I talk to him sometimes.
Really? That's inconsiderate.
Damn right! your chick. You know who doesn't deserve to die.
Wait, I'm sure you're jumping to conclusions here. You're assuming something I am positive is not happening. I'm sure Esmeralda left her credit card here because she was having lunch with the girlfriend. I bet she's done with her mani-pedi by now. Let me call her and we'll clear this whole thing up.
What kind of phone do you have?
Huh?
You know her acting like it?
What?
Let me see that. See if she has her Find My iPhone on. Oh, there it is. Do you know her password?
Try R-E-I-N-A.
Phone number?
310-894-3930.
Yes, say? The Shangri-La Hotel. She's still here.
What? That's impossible.
I've never been the romantic type. I wouldn't know where to start.
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. You just look straight into her eyes and say, I love you, babe.
I can't.
Sure you can.
Get out of here.
Come on. Try it.
I love you,
Babe.
babe.
See?
Is that all right?
Uh-huh. Okay, now let's try it a little softer and a little breathy. I love you, babe.
I love you, babe.
That fucking asshole! He never said that to me!
I'm gonna kill the bitch!
Great! I've never used a gun before!
Put your arm around my waist. Now pull me close. Now look deep into my eyes. Now brush the side of my face with the back of your fingers. Ever so lightly. Now say, I love you, babe.
I love you, babe.
Oh. See there?
What?
Well, you made me feel something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You want another one?
Sure.
Wait! Wait! Where are you gonna go?
Well, I'll confront her.
Ow!
Huh? Okay. Esmeralda, being in a hotel room with a man other than your husband is very inappropriate.
Inappropriate! Is that the best you can do?
Unacceptable.
Oh, forget it!
Lord possess her. I find it so peculiar. A midlife crisis. Menopause. I hear some women go completely haywire. They lose it. They don't think straight. I'm at a loss.
Oh, come on, God! Pull yourself together! What the hell? Let's go find them!
How? We don't even know where they are.
Yes, we do! In a room with a bed!
How do you know that for sure?
Can they call you?
Yes.
Don't they have a credit card?
Yes. They said they were holding it for her at the front desk.
Then go to the front desk. Identify yourself. See if she checks in and get the key. You're her husband, for Christ's sake.
Good idea.
Okay, go.
When I was a girl growing up on the east side, we'd run to a friend's house after school. In her backyard, there was a swing. Well, it wasn't really a swing. It was a disc tied to a tall eucalyptus tree by a rope. And the only way we could get onto that swing was by jumping onto the roof of an old shed, holding onto the rope, and jumping off in midair. Our feet never touching the ground. I think about it now, and I wonder how we never broke our necks. So we didn't. And we take turns jumping onto that swing over and over again until the sun went down. Because it was so frightening and so exhilarating, that rush. Oh, that rush made me feel so alive. Oh, I think about that so much lately.
We used to play chicken on the railroad tracks by my house. One time the train got so close, I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. All 3 years of it.
So, is that what you feel when you, you know that rush?
Not so much anymore. I miss it though.
How did you get into this line of work anyway?
A friend of mine needed help. Greedy landlord wanted more money. They could barely make ends meet. I thought it was a one-time deal, but as it turned out, I was pretty good at it. Real natural. Word got around, one thing led to another. I've been doing this so long, that's all I know, you know. Not like I want to do this forever, you know. Cracking gold and breaking necks ain't all it's made out to be. You know how much a dead body weighs? When I was young, it was no problem. But now I get home and I'm pooped. It's not just the physical toll either, it's all the other stuff too.
The psychological,
The emotional.
not to mention your karmic debt.
What?
Never mind.
Yes, my wife left her credit card here.
What's your wife's name?
Lydia.
And your wife's name, sir?
Esmeralda Rivera.
What'd she do?
Oh, she's a hairdresser. She used to forge checks, but she wanted to go legit. And I respect that.
Will you be checking in too, sir?
Quite a woman, my wife.
Yes.
You really love her, huh?
Oh, yeah. I can't live without her. I remember the first time I laid eyes on her. We were in high school, and I was stealing stuff out of the teacher's desk. I didn't think anybody was around. And I looked up, and I see this beautiful girl. Bleached blonde hair, red lips, lots of black eyeliner. She looked up at me and smiled. Then she went right back to practicing her signatures with a pen. I was love at first sight. We were so in love. She used to write me love poems, beautiful. Now, I'm learning slow.
Oh, come on. You can pull out of it. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, look at the economy.
What?
If you want your marriage to work, you have to work at it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to set the scene. It has to be planned out. It has to be well considered. It has to be.
Premeditated.
That's right.
How?
Well, you put on some music. Something sensuous. You dim the lights. Hold out your hand. You say, let's dance.
I haven't danced in ages.
What?
I don't dance no more.
Oh, come on. Of course you do. Come on. Follow me.
I love you. Babe.
I know it!
Lydia, when am I done?
Because I'm going to kill you, you lying shit.
What are you talking about?
Don't say that!
Esmeralda!
That's my reasons, Fernando. Why are you doing this now?
It's what I do. It's my job. It's what they pay me for. You know that?
You liar, I don't believe you for a second. This ain't no job.
Wait a minute. Lydia, is your husband,
Yeah, but don't judge.
You said he was in between jobs.
He is. You're lying now. I heard you say, I love you, babe. We want in on you.
No, babe, no, I swear. Esmeralda was giving me lessons.
Lessons? What the hell is going on here?
It's not what it looks like, babe, I swear.
Yeah, right.
You know what? You're not gonna believe me anyway. Just forget about it.
Oh, I'm at a loss.
Oh, shut up, Fernie. Fernie? I was at a fucking loss.
Excuse me? And how would you know that?
Because we spent time together, Esmeralda, and he told me.
You know absolutely nothing about my husband, my marriage, or me.
That's what you think I know. Plenty. I know he tries to make you happy, and all you do is whine. Ain't that right, Fernie?
What is going on, Fernando? You have some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon, Esmeralda. I think you have some explaining to do. What are you doing in a hotel room with a stranger? Did you hire him to?
Yes, I did, Fernando.
Why?
Because I can't take it anymore.
Do I make you that unhappy? Do I?
Well,
Tell him the truth, Esmeralda.
The truth about what? About you and her? Yeah, it's full of time and bitch.
Stop that, Lydia. Don't talk to Esmeralda like that. She's a nice lady. She's been through hell with this guy.
What are you talking about? I mean, I don't understand.
You don't appreciate her, Fernando. You take her for granted. You leave your toilets on the bathroom floor.
I don't appreciate her. Is that what she told you? Is that what you told him?
Loco, stop, and you don't pick up your shorts either.
I know, but we're not talking about me.
You've got a lot of nerve. At least I show my wife affection every once in a while. Have you ever heard of foreplay?
recoil
I know what foreplay is. What do you know about my sex life?
A lot, as a matter of fact. You just go through the motion. Oh, romance.
He's getting better. He just needs a little more practice.
What? Oh, please, Esmeralda, spare me the unsavory details of your salacious tryst.
Tryst?
Yeah, trust.
Is that what you think this is?
What's a tryst?
A romantic rendezvous.
That's what this is. Honey, she paid me. You know what I get paid for?
You hired a gigolo? You paid for it! Sex!
I'm not a gigolo.
Yeah. Now I know manho.
I'm a hitman.
What?
A hitman, bro. You're my hit.
Oh, what the fuck?
A hitman!
Yes.
You put a hit on me? You want me dead?
Tell me what to do, Esmeralda. This changes the plan, but we can still pull this off.
No, you can't go Fernie. He's a good guy. He's a geek and nerd. He's a professor at UCLA.
That's reason enough. Lydia, this is my business. You need to stay out of my business.
No, you said it yourself. What about the body? How are you going to get rid of the body? They have her name, her credit card number. They'll track her down and she'll rat you out.
I would never do that.
Oh, yes, she would. She loves to gossip.
Don't do it, Mauricio.
Lydia, I gave her my word. You're screwing this up.
I'm sorry. I found your name on a piece of paper in your pants pocket and I jumped to conclusions.
I told you they weren't having an affair, but would you listen to me? No.
Oh, so now this is my fault.
Tell me what to do, Esmeralda.
Wow, you're big hot.
Lydia, I have to do this, Lydia. You know I have to do this. You know I
No,
do.
it doesn't matter. Forget about the incident.
You had to bring it up, didn't you?
I'm just trying to help.
You're not helping, Lydia.
Okay, I'm sorry I brought it up. What incident?
It's nothing. You see, you put a doubt in my client's mind.
I already had my doubts about you. What incident?
It's nothing.
Oh, yes, it is.
Be quiet.
Don't you tell me to be quiet.
Then shut up!
Look, I hired you. You're working for me. I need to know about the incident, or the deal is off and I want my money back.
Happy now?
What? Wait. How much money? Oh, shit, then okay, you better tell her.
Lydia!
I'm sorry, Bernie, but we need the money. We got 2 kids to feed and a house payment.
Mauricio, tell me about the incident.
Come on, tell her now.
Well, there's nothing really. I was hired for a job. This guy wanted to knock off his wife. Something about starting a new life, you know, the usual. Anyway, everything is going as planned. I cased the joint. I'm about to do her in when I hear this voice.
In your head?
No, a little kid calling out to his mom. And she started to cry. I couldn't go through with it, that's all.
And he's had issues ever since.
What kind of issues?
Well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
First time I thought about the consequences of what I do, it tore me up.
And he hasn't been able to work either. I tried to get him to go to therapy, you know, like in The Sopranos, but he doesn't want to.
I really think you should, Mauricio.
That's why I thought you were looking somewhere else for a little action. Why didn't you tell me you had a job?
Really, Esmeralda? You hired this guy.
He came highly recommended.
Hey, was there no client from before the incident?
Of all the hitmen and all the gin joints in East LA, you hired this
Stop. Don't give me that smug attitude of yours. How was I supposed to know he had a conscience?
Yeah, Bernie, stop being a shit mouth, a good hitman. At least he used to be.
Oh, don't even bother, Lydia. Don't you know? Fernando's perfect. If you don't believe me, ask him.
Yeah, I could tell he was full of himself the minute I met him.
Full of myself. I was there for you, Lydia. I listened while you questioned your husband's fidelity, his manhood, while you questioned his chivalry. I provided you a safe space, and I practiced good listening. I had your back.
Oh, shut up! I listened to you too. You ain't no prize. Your wife wants you dead. She must have her reasons.
She does lots of reasons.
Oh, really? What are they?
You don't put down the toilet seat and you dribble on the floor.
What?
And what else?
And you don't rotate the tires and you order bad movies. And you don't listen to her when she's talking to you.
Neither do you. There has to be something else.
What else? He choked you?
The umbilical cord.
Oh yeah. You said that she would be your queen.
And you believed him?
Yeah, because she was born with her umbilical cord.
She is like a queen. I treat her like a queen.
No, you don't.
I try, Esmeralda. I try to make you happy. I always give you flowers on our anniversary. I kiss you hello and goodbye. I try to be witty and intelligent in our conversations. I'm working on my sense of humor. I'm trying to be an enlightened human being in many ways, and I care about humanity. I love the opera, classical music, fine art. I appreciate and cherish all the wonderful things about being Chicano. And I love our culture.
He sounds like a terrific guy.
What more do you want, Esmeralda?
Oh, yeah. What more do you want?
It's more than that.
What is it?
You live in a cloud. You don't deal with the little things in life. The yard, feeding the dog, being on time.
My God, Esmeralda, you make it sound like I'm the bad guy here.
You mean you're not?
No, I'm not. I've worked my whole life. I've worked hard, and I've always treated her well. Always.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Wait a minute. I want to hear what he's got to say.
I work hard now. It's not easy being a professor.
Really? I never imagined.
Now, we need the money.
You have to write. You have to get published. You have to attend conferences, write papers. You have to read. Do you know how much I have to read? And I'm not even talking about dealing with the students, talking to them, teaching them, grading. Man,
I thought my job was hard.
I told you not to listen to him. It's a story of my life. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking he's the nicest man in the world and that I should be grateful.
I saw an episode like this on Snapped.
It happens all the time.
Lydia, I know we need the money, but come on.
Oh, no. The only way Fernie is able to do all that is because he has her. Am I right, Esme? You don't sit at home watching Dr. Oz and stuffing your face, do you? You're busy taking care of all the other crap so that Fernie can do his thing. You make sure the house is taken care of, the groceries, the trash, paying the
The
bills.
gardener, servicing the car, taking the clothes to the cleaners, planning dinners for his colleagues and their spouses, and pretending that I like them when I'm bored out of my fucking
You know what they say behind every good man.
What a cliche.
No, you're a cliche, Bernie. You're a fucking cliche.
He sounds pretty good to me.
I'm a good husband to her.
And she's a good wife. You know what your problem is, Bernie? You think you're so good that there's no room for improvement. Kill him now. But I thought you said you'd get caught. Don't worry about that. We'll figure it out. Go on.
I'm not gonna kill him. Why should I?
Because Esmeralda's right.
Well, how do you know that?
Because it's what I do and it's hard. It's hard to be on top of it all the time. Oh, I get the same crap from my friends, Esme. You are so lucky to have Mal. He doesn't beat you. He's not a drunk. He lets you work. He always looks so sharp. Yeah, Mal's a good hitman. But who washed the blood out of his shirts and reminded him to cut his stripes? Who told him to wipe off his fingerprints and made sure there was gas in the getaway car? Me! And did I ever get so much as a thank you? No, honestly, I don't even think you even noticed, did you, Mal?
What are you talking about? I mean, of course I noticed. Maybe I never said anything, but I noticed. I'm just not the, I'm never the, what? I'm not expressive type. But I noticed, you know, Lydia, sometimes I come home, and I know you've had a rough day, and you're screaming at the kids because they're out of control, and your hair's all wacky, and you're wearing a no sweatshirt and jeans, and your fuzzy little chanclas. And to me, you look beautiful. And I think how lucky I am. And there's no other place I'd rather be but right there with you, nagging me and giving me a hard time. What I say?
Oh, it was all good up until the nagging.
What happened to her? She used to love me so much I could do no wrong. What happened?
Women change. They evolve.
Yeah.
So you're not that young girl who used to write those love poems, huh?
Poems? Really?
He told you?
She's a great writer.
Well, they weren't really poems. They were love letters, really. Like, I was so in love with Mal that I had to write down something or I'd pop right open. There was one that Mal carried around for years, didn't you, Mal?
I still do.
You still carry it?
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Listen to this. Sorry about the bloodstains. If this world were mine, I'd place at your feet all that I own. It's so good to me.
Mal, I didn't really write that, okay?
Yes, you did. I saw you write it. I give you the flowers, the birds, and the bees.
No, they're just words to an oldie I like by Marvin Gaye.
You didn't write this?
I didn't write any of them, Mal. I just wrote down lyrics to songs I liked and you thought.
So you lied?
I didn't lie. I just let you believe what you wanted to believe.
Why?
I don't know. I showed you one and you thought I wrote it and it made you so happy. And by the time I knew it, it was too late to tell you the truth. I guess I just wanted you to be happy. That's all.
Okay. But still.
But it was a lie, Mal. She plagiarized Marvin Gaye. She let you believe she wrote you those love poems all these years.
She never told him that she wrote them. He assumed.
She let him believe it. That's dishonest.
I just wanted him to be happy, that's all.
By lying?
By letting him believe what he wanted to believe. We all do it. We say things, we do things to make someone happy. Isn't that right, Mauricio? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. I was talking about.
Is that what you did, Esmeralda? You let me believe what I wanted to believe?
I let myself believe it too. We do that sometimes. We live our life trying to make others happy. And in the end, we find out we aren't happy.
I never stopped you from anything. I never stopped you from pursuing your dreams.
Oh no, you just followed yours and never looked back. You were oblivious.
You still are.
When it hits you hard like a kick in the ass.
And you don't know
who or what to blame.
You blame your
You
circumstances.
blame your spouse. Sometimes I look into the mirror and I don't recognize who I've become.
I'm not that same girl who used to write love poems just to make someone happy. And I think about my life and all the years I spent trying to
Make a home for us, make a life for us, and the truth is,
we still argue over the same things. We're basically the same people with the same flaws as when we got married.
and life goes on. And I'm only going to get older, and older, and older, and older.
All right!
No, don't cry. Hey, Esmeralda. Look, you're not old. You're a beautiful lady. You're smart. The way you use those big words. You're sexy. You know how to dance. It's like a flower, right? When it's a bud, it's pretty short. But you can't really tell until its petals begin to open. Not until then can you see that flower's true beauty. Not until then does it give off its full essence. That's when you can put your nose right up to it and say, that's a beautiful thing. That's what you are, Esmeralda. You're like a flower that's barely blossomed.
What a beautiful metaphor.
I what?
And a fine comparison, an analogy.
What you said was nice.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I think I may have underestimated you, Mauricio. Here I thought you were a testosterone-driven male who didn't care about a woman's feelings.
I am sometimes. Sometimes I'm still a chump, a monkey, not a man.
Oh, come on. You're not such a bad guy.
No wonder Lydia don't love me no more.
Don't say that now.
She loves you. She just needs to know that you love her.
No, Lydia. When I had the incident, I heard that little kid calling out to his mom. All I could think about was you and our kids. And what my life would be like if somebody bumped you off. And how much I love you. And how much I can't live without you.
Oh, Mauricio. Nobody's gonna put me off.
I love you, babe.
You know, Esme, sometimes when you weigh your options, you find out it's better to work with what you got. Or not. But like Oprah said, we're only when it comes to being happy, that's on us, isn't it? I mean, nobody else can do that for us, right?
Right.
I'm not going to be able to pull this off, am I?
Yeah. Maybe it's time you went legit.
Here's your cash deposit.
Oh, no, no, please keep it. It's the least I can do. In fact, why don't you rent yourself a room here tonight? It's on me. Order room service, champagne, make wild, uninhibited love.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Esme.
Hey, Esmeralda. Thanks for the romance lessons.
My pleasure. Keep loving each other.
Esmeralda, what are you doing? You're insane, you know that. Honestly, I think you're losing it.
I lost it a long time ago.
Esmeralda, I'm sorry.
So am I. There's no going back. We both know that. And to be honest, I'm frightened to death. But I haven't felt this exhilarated, this intoxicated in ages. My heart is pounding and I feel this rush of an all elusive rush. Life is such an enigmatic conglomeration of opposing forces. Male and female, testosterone and estrogen, the yin and the yang, battling, clashing, combating each other in search of that delicate balance called understanding. And as elusive as it may seem, as difficult as it is to find, when you do, it is such